The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter.
And the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
Gakpo. Good ball, good take. Distributed tidily. Ito. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think Memphis is certainly a player worth keeping an eye out for, Peter. The latest crop of excellent Dutch attackers as the previous generation begins to fade. I love the way he's matured his game to become a far more effective player now, who makes far better use of his huge talents, and he's turned into quite the leader.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And that was asking just too much of him. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Marlon. He's looking unstoppable!
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that has not gone well. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
De Roon. This is a promising build-up. Showing great feet there. And he's lost his man here. And he's there to belt it away. Oh no, this does not look good. No goals as yet. And he cuts out the supply. Petrauda.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Plays the return pass, and here's Gakpo. Gakpo really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Verbruggen gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Gakpo, and this is Depay. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Gakpo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Gakpo simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Nagatomo. Ito. Tries to play it through. That's a throw. And it's Endo. He's had it taken off him. Oh, just skips past his man. Memphis Depay couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now it's Memphis Depay. He's found a way past. Reinders. Kamada. Chance here to counter. Great vision. Kubo. Kubo! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Very nicely done. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Oh, that's fabulous. Memphis Depay. And Marlon. Knocks it into space. And it's made its way to him. It's Memphis Depay! He's done very well to get to that.
Memphis Depay clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short, and it's Reinders. And the finish! In he goes again! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
1 minute added time.
The Netherlands have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got...
And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please welcome everyone.
Japan trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half. Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
And he can clear it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Kamada.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, super find. Memphis Depay. He is through here. Memphis Depay! It's wide, but only just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Marlon. De Jong.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Gakpo. Nagatomo. And it's Endo. Kubo. Japan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Gakpo. And it's Kamada. Kertrauda spots it and intercepts. That has been cut short. De Jong. Oh, good spread. Now it's Reinders. Ito. Quarter of an hour into the second half. That's the keeper's ball.
Japan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Gakpo. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Oh, what a mistake! He's in, must be! And he's got shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Coming on the field.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Aims beyond the defence. Look at the specs. Tries a shot! Goal! Japan! And the comeback is complete. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substitution for
The Netherlands have opted to make another change here.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Japan leading now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a key interception. Japan still have the cards to affect this game. Nicely spread. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ake.
substitution for Netherlands. Number 14, Reinders. Number 18.
Can he get on the end of this?
Coming on the field, number 22, Dorfritz. Number 7, Justin
Japan
Clive.
will have one
Substitutions
further
taking
opportunity
place.
to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Spread to the right. Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 15, Canada.
Japan now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
It's a goal kick. Dumfries. Well-timed, excellent interception. He's in a great position here. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. The referee has given a corner.
Substitution.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Shot could be on, and the shot! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Ake. And it's Kluivert. Nicely weighted ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
4 added minutes has been
That
indicated.
little bit of skill has got him away. Tries one from range. Not a bad try by any means.
Weghorst really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Now, can they get him away? Dumfries promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Weghorst.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Thoughts on what we've just seen? Well,